Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Rithnika and you have reached Natural Vibration. I'm here today to do a twin flame weekly reading. Unfortunately, my wrist has not healed. It seems I have torn a ligament now. This is what happened when brown people try to ski. But, well, I'm going to try my best to shuffle. It's been hurting a little bit, but I'm going to do my best to see what I can do. All right. Dear universe, dear gods and goddesses, please work with me and give me just honest readings for my highest good and for the highest good of all. Alright guys, once again, these are general readings and will not apply to everyone. This is a twin flame update, but if it works for you in a soulmate or a karmic relationship, I'm so sorry, my throat. See, every time I do a twin flame reading, my throat acts up. So there's definitely something there. So if it works for you in a karmic or a soulmate situation, you can apply it there as well. These are timeless in a way, because if you came across my reading, say a year from now, and it resonated with you, then that's when the reading is for you, So they are time specific, but they're also timeless because, it works for you at different points in your life as well, because the universe gets you to the readings at the right time. If you wish to book a private reading with me, you can. I have a 2 to 3 day turnaround time. I try my best to get everything across really quickly. So if you are interested in that, you can definitely log on to my website, naturalvibrations.in. I also want to let you guys know, big update. I have started another channel, which is under my name, Rithnika, because I do want to post a lot more things, not just about law of attraction and healing and twin flames, but I want to also post about various healing modalities that are available, my reviews on some of them, as well as my travel stuff, because I do travel a lot. I'm so sorry about this. But so if you guys are interested, it would be great if you can also follow me there, because I will not be posting the same videos here, because a lot of people said to keep only readings over here. So if you are interested, it's just Rithnika, and I will post the details in the description box below. I would love to have you guys on that channel as well. All right, let's get going. I'm using a new mic. I bought myself a new mic, so let me know if this sounds better than the earlier videos. Just experimenting. All right, dear universe, what's the divine masculine's overall energy at this time towards the divine feminine? All right. The divine masculine's overall energy is Aquarius. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. All right. So I feel like a lot of divine masculines have now sort of broken free of things that were holding them back. I feel like they're now sort of rebelling against society, rebelling against the karmic, rebelling against whatever they thought was holding them back. And, because of the technological card, we may also, see that the divine masculine is reaching out to the divine feminine through technology, which could be online, email, SMS, etc., or phone. Or it could also be that he or she is spying on the divine feminine or through technological means. They are now opening up, though. I feel like they're definitely getting more idealistic. Before this, they were kind of held down with what society expected them to do and to be. But now they're sort of opening up and being basically more open. Being open to the idea that anything and everything is possible. All right, dear universe, what is divine... Let me finish. What is the divine feminine's overall energy? Come on. All right, we got Aries. Go up, baby. Go up. My dog looks very confused. It's okay. You can go up. Yes, good boy. He wants to sit on the couch, but he's too scared to jump up. No, don't do that. You'll get hurt. No. Sorry, guys. All right, so divine feminine's overall energy is Aries. The energy around you is dynamic, spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action is likely. Interesting. So you see, the divine feminine is very action based. Okay, the divine masculine's card is blue. It's a throat chakra, and maybe that's why my throat chakra was acting up. It's cleared now, by the way. So it feels like the divine masculine is all about opening up, all about talking, all about communication, all right? That's what's on his mind. The divine feminine is more on a lower chakra, the root chakra, in the sense of energy, trying to, go ahead and do things around you. The root chakra is about security. It's about feeling safe, And here is saying the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous, impulsive action. So I feel like the divine feminine is all about action at this time. And I don't mean action toward the divine masculine. It could be action in her life or in his life, depending on if you resonate with the divine masculine or the feminine. I'm just using the term she because it's easier, but it's all about taking action. It's all about being a crusader for what you believe is right, going after, being spontaneous, trying new things, not being held back, not letting anything hold you back, and just going after what you want, going after things that you would like. And I think that's where the divine feminine is. It's very action oriented. You could be taking action towards the masculine, but what I'm getting is more that you're taking action in your life. Action to do things that really speak to you, action to do things that you've always wanted to do. For me, as you know, I work in music, but I'm the manager, I'm the festival organizer. I do things like that. But this weekend, I did a DJing and live music production workshop. Now, I've actually always thought it would be fun to DJ, but I never learned it because I just never got around to it. But this weekend, I decided, why not? Why not try something new? Why not? And people ask me, they're like, oh my God, you've been working in music for so long. Why are you doing this now? And I was just like, why not? Who says I'm old? Who says I can't do everything or anything that I want to do, right? Why should I stop at only being one thing? Why can't I pursue all my passions, So that's pretty much what it's all about, divine feminine, taking action towards anything that speaks to you. All right, so let's go. We're going to go each side, and I'm going to use two decks. We've got the Ganesha deck, and we've got the Mystic Moon's Twin Flame deck. These were the astrology reading cards, sorry. Okay. Dear universe, the gods and goddesses, please welcome me. Give me just what is the divine masculine feeling at this time in a spiritual? All right. The divine masculine's got spiritual quest. There you go. And I asked for the spiritual plane. The divine masculine's all about figuring out his spiritual self. And this doesn't mean that he will actually be spiritual, but it could be religion as well. It could be, just being in touch with your higher self, getting in touch with your higher self, your inner being, that's also spirituality. There are no hard and fast rules, They might also be researching about various spiritual forms. They could be I feel like the more connected you are to the divine, which means the more connected you are to your heart, that's when everything works itself out. So if you are very connected to your heart space, to your inner desires, you end up being connected to the divine. And I feel that's where the divine masculine is. He's getting connected to what the divine wants him to follow, which is basically his higher self, his heart space, So he's definitely opening up. And I feel that's why, because he's idealistic now. He's not letting things from the past hold him back. He's not letting society hold him back. All right, universe, some more clarity on the divine masculine spirituality. There you go. There you go. Fifth dimension. Come on, guys. Fifth dimension is all 5D work, right? This could be the divine masculine having a connection with the divine feminine through the 5D world, understanding that this connection that he has is beyond the physical and is in the spiritual realm, which is exactly where it starts off, right? All of us feel it in our spiritual, and that's how it finally manifests in the 3D. So the divine masculine is all about understanding this 5D connection, which is very, very good. Okay. The universe, what's happening in the divine feminine spiritual plane? Okay. Relaxation. All right. So divine feminine, I know you've been doing a lot of work and going after what you want, but I feel like also spiritually, you kind of feel like you want to relax, you want to take it easy. You feel like a lot of you have done the work, in the spiritual plane at least. A lot of you have done the work and you're like, okay, you know what? I just need to chill out now. I need to take it easy. I need to just focus on me and focus on what makes me happy. All right, universe, any clarity? You got 4 cards. All right, we've got admired. We've got awakening, solitude, and union. So I feel like a lot of divine feminine are come to terms with the fact that, look, union will happen and that the divine masculine is awakening. A lot of feminine have already gone through their major awakening. We're always awakening. We're always having growth, but the major awakening, a lot has happened. And they sort of want some quiet time to relax and and just relax. So they know this union is coming. Divine feminine know this union is coming, and they know that that the divine masculine is awakening as well. And they just sort of they're sort of taking a bit of a quiet time, like a time out to just relax in the spiritual plane and just be like, you know what? I just need to just chill out for a bit. I know everything is going in the right direction, and I just need to take it easy. It's sort of like in law of attraction when you're not focusing on what you want and just focus on other things. You're taking it easy, so you're not sort of like coming from the lack mentality. And I feel like the divine feminine are doing that. They're just taking it easy. They're just the solitude and admired card. I feel like maybe they're admiring the divine masculine, or at the same time they feel admired by people, and they're just taking it in. They're just relaxing. All right, what's going on? Whoa, when did this one turn? What's going on with divine masculine heart space towards the divine feminine? I feel like the divine feminine is also very relaxed towards the divine masculine. All right, divine masculine's heart space, personal transformation. So as you see, the divine masculine is going to major changes. They've got the spiritual quest happening. They've got 5D connection. They're getting idealistic. They're opening up, and now they're going to major transformation in their heart space. So that's why the divine feminine is kind of chill, because she knows the divine masculine is doing the work, right? The divine masculine heart space. What else do we need to know? Big dreams. Yep. The divine masculine is now, as I said, they have the freedom to pursue what they really want to do in life. And that's what they're focusing on. The divine masculine is going through massive changes, where they're understanding that what they truly want does not have to always correspond with what their family wants, what society is expecting them to have. It's about personal transformation and just going after the dreams, going after what they truly want. This could even be the divine feminine. This could be going after what makes them truly happy, following their bliss, following their happily ever after. Divine feminine. All right, divine feminine, we've got courage. So divine feminine in her heart space is getting a lot of strength and courage to stay on this journey. She's gone through this awakening, and some of you may actually be going through this awakening, going through this understanding that union is very much possible. And now you need the courage, divine feminine, to stay on this path. This twin flame journey is not easy from any means, and anybody who chooses to this journey beforehand, because we all choose it, or we continue on it, takes a lot of courage, Whoa, too many cards. Dear universe, what is the divine feminine's heart space? We've got karmic partner, and we've got mass. Okay, interesting. Okay. What I'm getting is 2 things. For some divine feminine, they need to have the courage to leave their karmic partners. That's what I'm getting. Some of you, I speak to a lot of people who want union with their twin flames, but they themselves are currently still involved with a partner. And you have to take off this mask of thinking that if your counterpart, your divine masculine, leaves their partner, everything will be better. Because if you are still in a karmic situation, if you are still in a karmic pattern, it doesn't even mean that you have to be with somebody. But if you haven't done the work, if you haven't broken your karmic patterns, things that you have to break, things that you have to learn, then you're not going to get into union. You have to have courage to remove your mask as well, divine feminine. All right. For example, I have not been with anybody in 3 years because I just don't feel, I don't need to be with anybody. You know, that's not my journey. But that doesn't mean I don't have karmic patterns that need to be broken. All right. And that's why I've been working on them. Things that keep coming up with my family, with self-love, with my, you know, a lot of different things. And that's something that needs to be worked on before union can happen, right? So divine feminine, you have to ask yourself, am I wearing a mask right now? Am I still pretending that I am ready when deep down there are some aspects I haven't dealt with? And then you ask yourself, okay, how do I know I haven't dealt with it? Well, you know, it's the topics we don't want to talk about. It's the topics we don't want to discuss. For example, I had an issue with a family member last year, and for about a year, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to talk to them. I just wanted to block them out of my life. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with them. Now, that is one way of dealing with it. But that just meant that whatever they triggered in me, I didn't want to deal with, right? So in December of last year, this was a year after, because it happened actually the beginning of last year, and this is December last year, I decided to finally do some work. I decided to do some EFT, I did some healing, I did Ho'oponopono, I did a lot of different modalities of healing, and I got to the point where I don't particularly forgive that person, and I don't really forget what they've done, but I don't let it hold me hostage to a point where I actually can now have a conversation with that person about any, like being general conversation, being in the same room with them. Before that, I was avoiding them. I would not go to any place they were there. I didn't want anything. The thought of them pissed me off. Now I have no issues. Like if they talk to me about, I can even talk to them about anything. For me, it's gone back to some degree of normalcy, even though deep down, I haven't forgotten. But I'm still okay with it because I'm no longer letting it hold me hostage, if that makes sense. That's just one example. The other thing I'm getting is some divine feminine need to have the courage to understand that there is a karmic partner involved in the divine masculine's thing. And they're realizing that, look, the divine masculine has been wearing a mask. The divine masculine has not told me how they feel because they have a karmic partner or a karmic situation going on. And even though they haven't told me, I still need to have the courage to carry on. So you have to see which part relates to you. I feel for a lot of you, it might be the work on the karmic patterns, but for some of you, it may be the other way. So you have to take what resonates with you. Either which way, it's about having courage that whatever that we have to do, we got to be strong, divine feminine. All right, what's going on the physical in the divine masculines? We've got 2 cards, which is joy and steadfast. Ow, ow, ow. I can't twist my wrist like that. Joy and steadfast. Now, what this is telling me is the divine masculine is feeling very happy right now because he is now getting determined and towards what they want to pursue. You know, they've gone through this open freedom. They've gone through they're going through the spiritual awakening. They're getting in touch with their dreams, their desires. And now that's making them really happy. It's giving them the joy to understand that, you know, what I'm doing, all of this makes sense and it can make me happy. And there is hope at the end of the tunnel, you know, at the end of the dark tunnel. And they're getting steadfast. They're basically focused now on what they want, which could be the divine feminine, because this is about the divine feminine. All of this leads to the divine feminine, right? When you come in touch with who you're really meant to be, you come in touch with the divine feminine. And they're now getting there. They're now focused. Whoa. Focused on what they want. And guess what? We've also got the communication card. We've got the communication card twice. So again, there is chances of communication this week for the divine masculine, you know, with the divine feminine. Divine masculine is getting in touch with what they truly want. They're getting in touch with their desires, you know, and they know what makes them happy now, and they're steadfast, they're determined, they're focused on their end goal, which is what you're supposed to do. Oh, too many cards. Divine feminine. What's going on in Divine Feminine's physical? I haven't done one of the long readings in a while, so I'm glad I am. Empowerment. Awesome. It was Women's Day a couple of days ago. That's where my workshop was. It was a woman in electronic music empowerment workshop. But the women in our lives, all the divine feminine are getting empowered. They're coming into their own power right now, which just goes very well with the overall energy, which is crusading, which is dynamic. It's about going after what you want, not letting society stop you, not letting people put you down. There are too many people who spend time putting us down every single day. And you know what? The divine feminine is like, screw this shit. I'm going to go after what I want. I'm not going to let people be afraid. I'm not going to be afraid of what people say to me. It's all about tapping into their personal power. The solar plexus chakra is also about, besides personal power, it's basically determination, willpower, your personal energy, going after what you want, And you notice how you sort of, in a way, also sort of mirroring the divine masculine. The divine masculine is getting in touch with what they want, and you're sort of being focused on what you want. Any more clarity in the physical for the divine feminine? Summer. Something could happen in the summer. The divine feminine could be making plans to do certain things in the summer. Maybe you're working towards taking some power back, working on some projects that will make you feel, that will completely come into fruition. Oh my God, guys. Okay, you saw me shuffle, right? I'm not picking the card. Divine feminine, divine masculine, and we got summer. I think I'm just going to let you decipher that. Okay, this could mean a couple of things. It could mean that both the divine masculine and divine feminine are going to come into their own power by the summer months, which is great. It could mean that the divine feminine believes that the union can happen by summer, and that's why she's sort of, being empowered so that this can happen. I also feel like, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. And I feel like you need to balance your divine masculine and divine feminine energies, because it's not just always about the other person, right? You have to balance the masculine energies within you. You've got to balance the feminine energies within you. And I feel like the divine feminine are coming to that understanding. And by the summer months, there's some fruition. I know earlier we got spring, so I feel we have different timelines. Earlier we had spring, so some major changes. And you know what? Major changes definitely are happening for the divine masculine. And something major could also happen in the summer. I feel like it has started. Spring is pretty much about to start or has started. And I feel from now onward, there's major changes going to be happening for the next couple of months when it comes to the twin flame journey. All right, let's look at some union energies at this time. Dear universe, what's the union energies at this time? We have sustenance, which is all about taking care of yourself, providing for yourself, self-love. That's the focus right now. Guidance. Guidance is all about asking for guidance from the universe, getting the support from the universe. We've got a couple of gods here. The Ganesha deck is pretty cool. We got Lord Shiva and stuff. So, Lord Shiva is actually also... We always use Lord Shiva and Parvati and his counterpart, like Shiv Shakti, as a twin flame dynamic, So I feel like right now, both counterparts are getting support from the universe, all right? The universe is supporting them every step of the way. We are going in line with what we're meant to do right now. We are on the right path, and the universe is providing us with all the sustenance we need, which means all the support, all the love that we need at this time. So, we're being supported and guided through this whole journey. We're not sort of being abandoned, We've got pause. Okay, what's the union energy at this time? We've got new direction. Commitment. Come on, guys. Okay. What this is telling me is that there has been a pause up till now, right? There's been a pause up till now when it comes to this union. A lot of us have not spoken to our divine counterparts. A lot of us feel there's no movement happening whatsoever. But guess what? The universe is guiding us and giving us all the nourishment to go towards a new path. The divine masculines are being guided to go towards their big dreams, connecting with their 5D. The divine feminine are being asked to remove their false mask and work on themselves and go after what they truly want and balancing their emotions. And that's the new direction we're heading on. And when we do that, we end up reaching commitment. So again, what I'm getting is that we are on the right path, okay? All of us whoever this reading resonates with, you guys are on the right path, okay? Whatever has been paused is no longer being paused anymore. You guys are heading in the right direction, and that right direction is going to lead to commitment, is going to lead to that happily ever after, is going to lead to union. So I'm going to pick one from the angel. I think this is the Doreen Virtue Angel something deck. I don't think it's Angel Answers, but maybe it is. I'm not sure. I know Doreen Virtue stopped making cards. I mean, she does, but now it's only more Christian centric. I don't know why she did that. I guess she had a change of faith, but I still like her cards. I know there's a lot of backlash with people saying, oh, we stopped using her cards. And I think, you know what, we should let other people have the freedom to go after what they want. You know, who are we to decide what's right for them, right? All right, dear universe, gods and goddesses, please welcome me. Let me just summon readings for this union energy of twin flames. Any more guidance for the union for the twin flames? All right. Reconsider and not the right time. Okay. So, again, I feel like the pause has happened because the divine masculine and the divine feminine earlier, okay, the pause happened because it wasn't the right time, okay? The reason things did not move in any direction. You know, you've been wondering, why haven't some people have been in this journey for 10 years, 8 years? Why has it not worked out? Why has there been a pause? It's because it wasn't the right time. All right, it wasn't the right time, but now it's time to reconsider. Now is when the reconsidering is happening. All right, up till now there has been a pause because it wasn't the right time for union, but now we're heading in a new direction. We've got the universal support. We've got to nourish ourselves. We've got the nourishment coming from the divine, and we're heading towards the right direction. This is where we will reconsider. This is where the divine masculine will reconsider the divine feminine, where the divine feminine will reconsider her life choices, which will end up leading them to commitment. So we're definitely on the right path, guys. Definitely heading towards union for a lot of people. So I'm very, very excited. All right, I'm going to pick one guidance card for the divine masculine and one for the divine feminine. Dear universe, dear gods and goddesses, please block me. Readings for all twin flames. What is the guidance for the divine masculine? If there are any divine masculines watching this reading, what would you like to tell them at this time? Whoa, too many cards. Lots. Can we please just have one or two? All right, this one is turned from before, so I'm just going to turn it back. All right. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So divine masculines, you have to remember this. This is your affirmation. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Okay? The universe is giving you the guidance to go after the right thoughts and the right energy, to go after what you love. All right, so the universe is working every step of the way. All right, regarding the divine feminine, any advice for the divine feminine? We've got two cards. My vibe speaks louder than words. So divine feminine, remember that you may not be talking to the divine masculine. And I had a lot of clients to tell me this. They're like, you know what, I'm not even talking to my divine masculine. How am I putting pressure on him? Well, guess what? If you can feel your divine masculine, they can feel you too. So they can feel your energy. So how you behave, whether you're in the negative, whether you're in the positive, whether you're overthinking, whether you're putting pressure on them, they can feel it. It's your vibe that speaks louder than your words. So remember that, okay? You gotta be strong and you gotta keep your energy high and balance your energies. And at the same time, you've got joy is the ultimate creator. You have to find your joy, divine feminine. If you focus on your bliss, focus on what makes you happy rather than focusing on the future. Oh my God, I'm going to be all alone. Oh my God, my twin isn't coming, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's not going to help, right? They can feel it. What you got to focus on, I'm happy right now. You have to be complete and happy right now, in this moment, without the divine masculine. Only then can you get what you want. Honestly, this is the weird trick in law of attraction, right? You put out your intention, you go to the end, you visualize what you want, but you focus after you visualize and go to the end, you know it's going to come. You got to be in the present and live now and forget about that. Okay, you got to be now and be focused to the point where you are truly happy, even without having that. Because if you put too much happiness on somebody else, then you're taking away from your joy. You are the creator. So you got to find your bliss, and your wife speaks louder. All right? All right, guys, this was a twin flame reading. If you wish to book a private reading, please let me know. You can email me, and if you do like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Bye.